right, collective, I'm back. All right, today we're gonna use the Street Priestess Oracle deck. I forgot the name of it. Something like what's about to occur, what incidents or something like that. I can't remember, but this Street Priestess Oracle deck. Let's go. Let's get into it, see what's going on. All right, Spirit said that's about to be something that's going to come out, okay? Either this is going to, somebody's going to come out and say, somebody's going to be exposed as being in the LGBTQ plus community, or however you guys say that. Or is there something that's about to be exposed? Something's about to be revealed here, collective. All right, what's coming out is that whoever this person that I was saying in the previous reading, that they were supposed to be out here trying to save, that's not worth being saved, was not worth being protected. This person is very immature, or they have a distorted way of seeing things. Like, normally people wouldn't see things the way that this person does. This person is stuck in like some kind of childlike era. You know what I mean? This person could be a child in a grown person's body, metaphorically speaking. This person also needs help from some kind of mental institution. This person needs to be checked into a mental institution, or this person is trying to avoid going to the hospital. This person needs to seek a doctor because they're trying to avoid the loss of a home or some kind of home being foreclosed on. So this person has been intruding some kind of home security system, or banking system, or financial institution when it comes to dealing with bank. It could be a bank as well, right? This person could be trying to hack some kind of banking system, or something is going to come out that about somebody's banking system that may be attached to somebody's home, somebody's payments. They may be able to track something or find something out when it comes to them finding out how a person was able to pay for their mortgage, for their home, for their land, for their stability. Something's about to come out about this, and how this person stole this money in order to pay for a home that they could be ready to lose, that they felt like was their bundle of joy. This person stealing. This person also could be being hunted by a child or children in their sleep, that they're trying to avoid going to the hospital for when it comes to this mental conflict. Somebody is seeing the ghost of a child in different location, or different children. They're not trying to go get this checked out. That could be somebody, or that just, I'm gonna just put that out there just in case. But anyway, this person, like I said, they're not able to pay their mortgage, right? So now they out here trying to steal this money. Could be from a banking institution. They could be trying to manipulate or scam some kind of banking institution to avoid them from going to a hospital, or somebody wasn't able to go to a mental hospital. Somebody is not going to be able to pay the mortgage rates on their home, and they're trying to steal the money by avoiding going to the hospital so that they can steal this money from some banking institution for their family, for their kids, for somebody that's pregnant, or this is just something this person enjoys doing and may have enjoyed stealing from people since they were young. This person could be seen as a thief. This person may was seen as a thief as a child. This is going to come out. Something about this person's past as a child, how they was went into broken people's home, was able to come in through people's rig or hack people's security systems. And they could have done this to avoid going to a hospital or prevent going to a hospital, because this person is somewhere stuck in some kind of inner child wound that they haven't healed, that may have something to do with their sexuality. All this is trauma. This could be trauma that this person has turned into some kind of crooked profession. Meaning this person wants to be seen as a particular way in the community. Maybe it's financially stable, successful, but they're losing stuff. They're trying to avoid going to the hospital. They're trying to avoid losing a home due to them not being able to make payments. So they're trying to steal. They need to be careful because there's a child this person can be sitting here dealing with in order to prevent the loss of this home, prevent them from going to the hospital because of these money mistakes that they have made. This person that is in the LGBTQ community this person lures people in with stuff. Like, for example, say like you was a kidnapper, right? And the way you would allure a child in, this person would lure a child in, like, you know what I mean, with the ice cream truck or a pretty dog. This person lures people in through things that they want or that, fascinates them. Like a dog, a car, a house, money, status. This person is able to do this, right? To lure people in. But this person is sick, right? But they haven't gotten the results from the doctor, or these people don't know that they've gotten the results from the doctor. Then it causes their home and foundation to become unstable because somebody in the family let this person in that they thought was a bundle of joy. That's a side note. That's something side here. But anyway, whoever this person is that was in this community has made a major financial mistake because they wasn't able to lure somebody in with something they wanted. Like I said, it's money, status, toys, joy, recognition, or whatever. They weren't able to do that, right? But this person is trying to avoid going to jail and the hospital. Somebody don't want the doctor to tell them they sick because somebody, whatever is going to be said in this fine print is going to cause this person to lose everything. And they were sitting here trying to renew it. So now they're trying to be sneaky, right? Because this person is somewhere prepping, getting ready for or some kind of surgery, or is trying to get some kind of surgery, or has to get a surgery, but they need the finances to do it. So they could be using a child that's supposed to ensure this new opportunity, whether that's to help them heal. So they thinking dealing with some kind of child, maybe supposed to heal them or prevent them from going to the hospital, right? And to prevent them from losing this home is the reason why they are now intruding this child's space. But this child has now made a money mistake dealing with somebody that is either going to come out or they're going to have to come out in the LBGT community as somebody that was willing to do anything for money, anything for clout. But now these people are trying to avoid going to court and a hospital of getting these test results. Because again, whatever this person built, they can lose all of that. And they about to renew a contract. You know what I mean? Let me slow down. They're about to renew a contract. But now that they done dealt with this person who is in the LGBT community, and dealing with them is going to coming out that this person is invested, they are now going to have to go to the hospital. And this child is now maybe receiving some kind of payment, or was promised some kind of payment, or was given some kind of gift in order for them to even deal with this person who is already in the LGQ community, but they didn't tell nobody. This man has made a lot of mistakes with their finances. And this is why they lured this child in. And now this man and this child has to avoid going to jail and the hospital. Because when they get these results, like I said, they're going to lose their relationship. They're going to lose their home. They're going to lose a contract for dealing with this deceptive person that lured them in with a car. They could have lured them in with a car, or promised them a car, or promised this child a car, or some kind of gift. But now this child is sick because of whoever this person that's in the LG community that they didn't know was in the LG community, or they now know is in the LG community. This is a financial mistake for whoever this person is dealing with, that was able to lure this person in through some kind of gift. This person, these people are going to be discriminated against. That's what they fear. The discrimination. That's why they're not going to the hospital to get the test results. Because like I said, 2 times, if not 3 times already, they're going to lose everything. Contracts, homes, houses, vacation homes, for dealing with this person that they let intrude their body. And now they're going to have to go to the hospital, but they're trying to avoid. They don't want to get the test results because they know what they're liable to lose. Somebody is going to go to jail because they didn't tell somebody they had an STD. And somebody's going to fear of being discriminated against, and they're not going to be able to fix it. They're going to be stopped dead in their tracks. This isn't good. Somebody could have a sick dog or something. Or somebody made their dog sick, metaphorically speaking. Like somebody be like, that's my dog, but they made him sick. Now him and that dog trying to avoid going to the hospital. This person could be young. But whoever this person is older than this younger person. Like youth, decades. Like 2 decades older than this person. Maybe 3. This person like 30 years older than this person or more. They both trying to avoid going to court and a hospital. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's soul has been snatched, basically. Well, let's clarify and see what tarot want to say. These are oracles I'm using. Yeah, somebody is not aware of this, nor are they stressing about this at this time. But whoever this is, yeah, because this person didn't tell this person they was sick. They talking stuff right now though. They told this person a lot of lies. They told this person a lot of things that they wanted to hear. This person is a good liar too. So anything anybody was trying to warn this individual about, they wasn't trying to hear it. But they about to hear it today. Yeah, they about to hear it today. They're gonna release this obsession, or this person is gonna be exposed. They're gonna see just how toxic this person is. Their mask gonna fall off. Right now, they're not worried. They not worried because whoever this person is, like I said, they're a good liar. They got it to where people can't get in his head about them. So they may have resulted into magic or whatever. Somebody gonna say they was just jealous because they wanted it to be them instead of me. They wanted it to be them, but it was me. And you don't like women anyway. But you're old enough to be this person's father. That's the truth. You manipulated this child. You manipulated this person due to their stardom, due to them being famous. You manifested this individual. You also manifested that nobody would be able to get in this person's head, that this person wouldn't hear what nobody else had to say. So that's why there's no conflict. Or, yeah, because you're very cold-hearted, but you're also emotionally manipulative. See, these two people that are dealing with each other may have a lot of common, and they both talk a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And they're very cold, and they're very heartless, and they're very, very easily be able to emotionally detach from people. But there's a woman in the background that is talking shit about how heartless this person is, and they need to let this obsession go because it ain't going anywhere. They're not getting nothing out of it, but they're not listening either. This person, like I said, they have a distorted way of seeing things. Like the way you would see it, you would totally disagree with this person. But they're a good liar, though. That's why people that dealt with this person wasn't able to see the truth, because this person was such a good liar. Like, they can lie with a straight face. So nobody expected this person to be this devil. So like whatever people were saying that somebody is, or the way this person is able to come in and shape shift out of that. So like you'd be like, I heard you was like this, and they heard you was like that. I was like, yeah. This person was like, yeah, but see, the thing is, I don't tell everybody what I'm going through. So people is good at assuming. People are good at making an ass out of themselves. You know what I mean? So I just let them make an ass out of themselves, and then I just come and prove them wrong or something like that. You know, so many words or less. So basically, when it comes to this person could have some kind of strong Cancer placement or in their chart, but this person is into untraditional relationships. Like, they are into the same sex, you know. They're not into, you know, the traditional relationship. But if it is, they don't tell a lot of people. You feel me? A lot of people don't know this because this person comes off as cold and heartless, and, you know what I mean, the persona is tough, strong, and hard. But really, this person is into the same sex. So, like I said, this person manipulated this individual. You know what I mean? Because they like to talk shit. They talk a lot of shit amongst each other. A lot of shit talking when it comes to pillow talking, too. They might like talking shit when they making love to each other, too. They stuck. Whoever this younger person they dealing with, this person basically done sacrificed this individual, bro. Snatched their snows. They just snatched this individual's soul. This is now somebody that is been initiated into the dark side. They also are part of a third party. They also are competing for this individual because they're in a third party. Yeah, they are overwhelmed, overburdened of the third party. This person is competing with whoever this person they feel is a threat. But they laughing at this person behind the scenes, though. They know this person's putting in the work with this individual, whoever they feel is a threat. Because this person is a reader or gets readings. They know about the secret hookups, the deception, and everything. It burdens this person when they see this person with their family, with their quote unquote spouse or lover. They be like, I don't care, they gay. They gay anyway. You're supposed to be sitting here stalking the family. They be stalking their family, watching them celebrate or whatever. Yeah, they be stalking the family photos, whoever their secret lover is. They be stalking their baby mama, their wife, their girlfriend. They be stalking them. And they jealous of them. They jealous. They also, they jealous of them. They really feel like there's no competition. They really not competing with whoever the spouse is or the girlfriend or whatever. The girlfriend like, it's a missed opportunity. Oh, no. So, when they see that, they be feeling rejected. You know what I mean? Like, they can't compete because they have a family. You know what I mean? Even though these two are both feminine masculines that may act like they masculine, this person be feeling rejected watching this person chill or do whatever with their family. They be crying. Oh, shit. They be crying over the wife or the girlfriend. The girlfriend is not fazed because they know emotionally they are not fulfilled. Golly. The wife or the girlfriend be like, that is not what they want. Oh my God. So the wife is cool because the wife already know what it's about. They know the plot, they know the scheme. You feel me? This wife might even know that this person's watching sometimes. You feel me? She knows. He knows. Somebody knows. Hey. So when it comes to them watching, this person be holding back from this person, giving them time, energy, effort. But they do come back, though. They do hook up again. They do reach out or something. No, they be crying, feeling rejected. Because they know how successful or independent or they is or somebody is or the money or whatever. Damn. Somebody said that it's true. This person, they caught up. They caught up in more ways than one. This person be stalking this person's life, family, big time. They in it and they ain't got no choice, bro. I don't know. It ain't showing no black magic. I ain't see the magician. But this person thought they was, big dog, you know what I mean? But this person is basically a preemie to somebody that's been in the game for a long time. This person's, they ain't got no, they don't even know what they up against. They not even ready for what they is up against. This person might be going to court. They're going to try to settle out of court. Somebody going to try to settle out of court. Like, make somebody sign an NDA. Oh, the magician is here. Oh, so it is been some magic put on this person. Yeah, they might be a little obsessed due to some kind of manipulation. They were manipulated. But I think the reason why this person was manipulated by this older gentleman is because of the resources and the people they know. That's how they was able to pull this person in, because of the people they know. They're going to come to find out this was one of their biggest money mistakes or investments that they ever made. That is going to cause this person to be discriminated against for them discriminating someone else. This person is going to get that karma back, and they're going to lose everything. This person's medical expenses may wind up being very expensive. Somebody's going to need some kind of dentist. Somebody could be having teeth problems right now. Somebody could have a tooth fall out. Somebody's teeth could be falling out. Somebody's teeth could be bleeding. Somebody might need a cleaning. Somebody could be ready to get a cleaning. Somebody could have told this person they need to get their teeth cleaned. Somebody could have told somebody their breath stink. Somebody told them they need to get their teeth cleaned. I think somebody told somebody they need to get their teeth cleaned, or they got a tooth in there that's rotten that they need to be pulled. Alright, I think that's going to be the rest of that reading. That was short, but the overall message is that somebody is in over their head, and they are going to they may be going to go to court, but to avoid going to court, they're going to settle out of court. They might make somebody sign an NDA, and their health. They're not going to want to go to the hospital because they don't want to see the doctor put what they have on paper. They don't really want to see it. But they may already know. And now they stressing. They stressing. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. It's like the doctor saying you're going to die. But somebody's like, you really ain't got nothing to worry about. I think it's just about them taking their medication. And they're going to have to pay a pretty penny for it. They're going to have to pay a pretty penny for this medication. They're not worried about the money. But they are worried about having this STD. And it destroy any kind of investments they got going on. Wherever they at, they worried about them having to leave, but they not gonna stress. Yeah. Then somebody said you ain't gotta worry, nothing to worry about. You ain't gotta leave. You just gonna have to pay somebody some money. You gonna have to pay somebody some money, and you gonna have to walk away from this third party. That's what this person's thinking. I'm gonna just leave them alone. I'm not gonna talk to them anymore. That's what this person may be saying. This older gentleman. This older gentleman that they're dealing with is considered to be a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Or whoever this older man dealing with that's younger than them is considered to be a Queen of Wands in reverse, meaning this is a masculine that comes off in feminine energy, but this older man sees them as a bottom. You feel what I'm saying? They see them as the bottom. They see them as the female, but they're not a female. But they may find this person attractive. But they're just not a woman. You feel what I'm saying? They're a man. They're a man who has a wand. Could be a transvestite. I don't know. But he's a man. He's a man with a male body part, but he comes off in feminine energy. You feel what I'm saying? Somewhere in that area. I don't know how this is going to help the collective, but as I was saying, this is just to show you. I bring people together. You can't deny it. I bring people together. Now, what they do after that is none of my business. But what I want people to know is I'm not the one or the two or the three. It's somebody else, but it ain't me. This is not going to happen because now these people that they was trying to use as decoys. The main culprit is now sleeping with the decoy. You feel me? So there's no need for y'all to continue to hold this up and cause all this strife for us when your plan has failed. Because now the person you was sending in is sleeping with the main person that this person wasn't even looking at because this person was sick. So now everybody's sick. You don't have a plan. And you destroyed your purpose. I'm glad. Hey, rejection is for your protection. That's what they say. They say that all the time. Your rejection is your protection. Because they prefer to sleep with someone else anyway. And it should have been somebody their age. So now everybody's sick. Wait, it's social words. This person sacrificed themselves for this relationship, for somebody that's in a relationship. They could be rejecting somebody they was dealing with for somebody that's in a relationship that may have some kind of health concern or health issue. Yes, they did use magic. And they used magic for whoever they was dealing with to be left out in the cold, for them to have no remorse for whoever this person they walked away from. This person is into the same sex, and it is men. So, as this comes out or gets exposed in the near future, somebody's health may be how this gets exposed. Back to the drawing board, fellas. Because you done lost your decoy. And with that being said, collective, I'm out of here. And I hope you guys have a beautiful one. Bye.